Shemai! Nice to be back, everyone. Hope you had an amazing half term and the weather was so beautiful, wasn't it? My hun Heilog every day. Now, this is our tricky word video. These are going to be the last set of tricky words I'm going to give you because we're on to our yellow set. And we don't tend to go much further than that in reception because I really want you, rather than me going on, I want you to really learn all the tricky words I've already given you with our last set today. So first of all, I'm going to practice the ones we've already done. And with the tricky words, you need to be able to read them and try to read them quite quickly. And I've extended it because we would like to try and include some of them in our writing, not all of them. Some of them are just far too tricky. Please don't worry, that's for year one. But if you can remember some of the main ones like I and the, and he and she and we, and even a was, and you can put those into very simple sentences, that would be amazing. So are we ready? I've mixed them up a bit. Okay, check they're all up, and then I'm going to show them to you, and then you've got to shout them out as quick as you can. Okay? The, two, oops, they're all upside down. B, remember that tricky letter there? My, O is the name of the letter, isn't it? O, it's not O, it's O, the name of the letter. Same with this one, the name of the letter. O, O, because that's the letter name, not the letter sound. Same with this one. O, go. Very, very tricky this one is. These two are very tricky. You, and put that underneath. Your. Now they are probably some of the trickiest ones. You and your. She, these all have that E. He, look at the first sound and then just add an E on the end. E, me. You all know this one, and this is one I want you to see in all your sentences. I. Well, not all your sentences, to be able to write, all of you to be able to write them. This one, you're really good at. There's the tricky letter. Was, that's the tricky letter, isn't it? Shout out why. Because it makes that sound. This one is tricky in the middle. Shout out why. Because it makes a sound, doesn't it? Ed, said. Only sound out one of the letters when it makes all. That makes a all. That's the tricky one. All, like all, all. Do makes a ooh sound, ooh, but it's actually written with just a do, and mix them up, haven't I? We, and this is another tricky one. Are. Now new ones are very hard, and I want you to really concentrate on these, and that's why I'm not going to go any further then. So this one is here, and I have to think about this one because of my accent. I used to say it slightly differently, so now I have to say here, come over here. That not can you hear is a different one. It's come over here and show me your lovely work. Here. They is the with a y on the end. They. Really hard one. They. And you'll go back over these in year one. That's quite tricky. There. Can you see over there? Over there, that's the word there. And then these two are very similar. Come and some. So come, the tricky bit is this letter here, k, it makes an sound, and we don't sound the air. Changes that letter. Come, and the same with some. Makes an sound. And the air is magic because it's silent. Well, it's magic for other reasons, but it's silent. So it's some and come. And this one is, come to me quickly, come to me. And then this one is some, I have some sweets. Not the some with the numbers, it's a different one. They're really hard, and I don't expect you to know them straight away, but just keep practicing. That's the only thing you can do with tricky words. So let's flash them again. Come, some, here, they, and there. And in your learning logs this week, and they've all gone out on a Monday now, it makes it much easier, doesn't it? Monday to Monday. I've given you a tricky word like snap game. So if you possible, if you can't print them out, let me know and we'll try them and get them sent to you. If you can print them out, I want you to print them out and play a snap game and keep doing that game. Don't just play it once, keep doing it every couple of days so you get used to all the tricky words that we've been practicing. Don't forget them, because if you learn them and then you put them to one side, you may forget them, and I want you to keep, the only way you learn them is by keep going over and over them. So perhaps every other day you say to mum or dad or brother or sister, say, can you play that snap game with me? But when you play the snap game, you have to say the word. Don't just see the word and think, oh, you know, snap, you turn over the card, if there's two cards the same, shout snap. You have to say the tricky word. As you turn it over, say the tricky word and get your partner to do the same. And then what I'm going to do next week, instead of sending tricky words, any extra tricky words, I'm going to send, and I'll do this next week, I won't do it in this week's learning log, because I've done that already. I'm going to send things like this each week, where you've got to find the tricky words in, this one's in the rocket, and then another one, I'm just checking my time, find another one, like this one. Then sometimes you'll have to write out the tricky words, so you keep practicing reading it and writing it. You've got the tricky words here and you have to write them out. So that's what we're going to do over the next half term. So no more tricky words, as in we don't have any new ones. We'll just practice the ones we've done, because you've done so many. Now I'm going to end that video because it's going to run out. It's so lovely to be back. I was a little bit sad in the week and I didn't know why. And I thought, I know why, because I'm not talking to everybody. I was missing you so much. So it feels great today to be back with everyone. See you in about 2 minutes, my next video.